Joining me in the bunker is Mary Yaager from Unions New South Wales to discuss a very timely issue, workplace bullying. Mary, this affects many workers, but I understand we've had a big win on this front recently.
Yeah, the federal government has just introduced laws now aimed at stopping and preventing workplace bullying. It's a huge win for the union movement.
And it's something that you've been campaigning for a long time?
We've been campaigning for decades on this issue, and we're so grateful that Bill Shorten, the Minister, has listened to union concerns and workers' concerns and actually passed these laws. We just really are truly grateful. This will mean so much for so many workers out there.
So what will this mean for workers now?
This will mean that a worker who is bullied at work and he continues to be bullied and nothing is done about that, whether they take it to the employer or they try to take it further, if nothing's done in a workplace, they can actually take this matter now to the Fair Work Commission. They can have the matter dealt with there, and orders can be made against an employer to have action taken to stop the bullying that is occurring.
I guess previously a lot of workers probably felt like there was nothing to do other than just leave.
Absolutely, and a lot of workers have left. They've just left organisations, and it's a shame because a lot of organisations lose really valuable, good employees, because often those employees are the target of bullies. Because they're so good at their job, people do target them. And so people have left, or they've gone on workers' compensation, or people have even suicided over bullying issues. It's a terrible thing that is occurring, and I think we're so glad that this is so timely, and I think this will actually make employers deal with the issue.
Can you tell me a little bit about the new Dignity and Respect Charter that you're introducing?
Well, the Unions New South Wales a decade ago launched a campaign, Dignity and Respect in the Workplace, and in that we launched a charter with steps for employers and employees to follow to prevent bullying in the workplace. We are now going to revise the charter with 10 steps for organisations to prevent workplace bullying, but also to let employees know that they can actually they can take their matter to the Fair Work Commission if the matter's not dealt with properly in the workplace.
Is there one important step that employers should take on board to stop bullying?
Absolutely. And employers should, first of all, have policies and procedures in place. They should make sure their staff members know what is and what isn't acceptable behaviour in the workplace. Sometimes people think that joking around or humiliating people or being sarcastic is funny. It is not. When it impacts on a person and they are impacted by that joke or that behaviour, then the employer has to take that seriously. We are also developing training resources and template policies for employers to use, and in that training resource we go through what is and what isn't acceptable behaviour, so that everybody can be clear in a workplace what is and what isn't acceptable behaviour. And I think that's where we should start. When
can we expect to see the charter?
We're looking at and launching it in July.
Fantastic.
And hopefully with the Minister.
Excellent. Well, it's fantastic to hear that something's being done.
Yeah, this is just one of the biggest changes for union members out there, or for employees, in a generation.
Well, thank you, Mary, for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.